What's happening, everybody? Happy Saturday to you. Welcome back to Working with Bobby. I'm excited about the video I'm getting ready to bring you guys. So excited that I forgot to actually start recording at the beginning of when I started working. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take y'all inside so you can see what we got going on this evening. So just stay tuned. All right, y'all. This is what I got going on. As you can see, it's a quick performance 30 spline mini spool for 8.5 GM rims. Mine is a 10 bolt. It's got 1/2-inch bolts on it. I went this route. I know I didn't plan this, and I definitely don't have it on the list, but you compare, I don't even remember what I paid for this. It was under $100. It might have been like $75 or something along the way. I ordered this because I didn't have the $1,000 plus price tag to get the actual limited slip carrier to put in the truck, along with the master rebuild kit with the bearings and the races and you know, the gasket and all that. But I got this. I already had some gear lube, just a little paper that came with it or whatever, you know, sale paper. And then I got my gasket. I'm going with a gasket this time because, and here got a part number on it just in case you guys want to know. I'm going with a gasket this time because for some odd reason I suck at making the gasket with RTV. It always leaks. So I'm gonna put a paper gasket on it this time and see what happens. So I'm gonna just leave all this stuff right here. I got some help with me this time.
Hi.
My son finally back down here, so he gonna help me get this done. So we're gonna go and get up on it. Bryce, get that light right there, because I'm gonna need that to show the people what's going on. This how excited I was, y'all. I was already done drained the fluid, done cleaned the pan and the mating surfaces. I'm ready to. I'm telling you, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see what this is gonna turn out to be. Bryce, bring the light and get up in here with me.
Okay. Give me some space on the mat.
Well, how about you lay on the mat? So you starting problems already. You lay on the mat, and I lay on the cardboard. I'm all right with that. All right, shine the light on the carrier. All right, you guys. For y'all that don't know, this is an open diff carrier. This is what the truck came with. Okay, what I got to do? Oh, and thank God that it's already turned the way I can get the pin bolt out. So what I got to do is remove this pin bolt right here, and then take the pin out. And then I gotta slide the spider gears out of here once I move the axles. So, Bryce, that like this sucks, but we'll just keep going since we done started. Don't cut it off. Come on, man, you supposed to be helping me.
Okay.
All right, that's better. All right. Anyway, I already got the truck in neutral. If you can see way up there, I got the wheels chalked. I got the truck sitting on jack stands, of course. I'm not gonna risk my life or my son's life. Now, y'all already know that I've been complaining about pinion bearing noise and all that on this. So I'm about to put a spool in a rim that got probably 350,000+ miles on it. So it's either going to spin both tires like I want it to, or it's going to blow up. But we're going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and put y'all on pause, and I'm going to get to work. All right, y'all. As y'all see, I got both hands on this piece here trying to get ready to break this bolt loose. Man, come on, man. Some of y'all probably know that was gonna happen too. Bryce, you supposed to be helping me. You out here laughing going on.
I'm still holding the camera.
All right. Well, anyway, you got to break that bolt loose. Put it on the thing, son. On the what I'm working on.
All right.
People want to look at me. They want to see what I'm doing. So you want to take this pin bolt out, and I'm not gonna show y'all each and every step because it'll make the video like forever long. But you pretty much got to take that loose and get it out. So once I do this and I pull the pin, then I put the camera back on, because what I then have to do is figure out a way to get them spider gears out without them falling all over the place. Because if this don't work, I'm gonna have to put them back. So y'all just stay tuned. All right, guys. I got the pin bolt out. I got it sitting in the magnet. And the truck is in neutral. So what I'm gonna do now is pull this pin out, which it almost falls out, but I don't want it to fall out because if it do now, it'll splash and I get gear all in my eye. So I'm gonna set that on this magnet. Now I'm gonna try to turn this back, which naturally the spider gears are moving, but I'm trying to get it turned to that opening. That look weird. All right. So now what we're gonna do is, and y'all notice I hadn't took I hadn't took the tires off because I remember my dad doing this when I was pretty much in my son's shoes and shining the light and all that. I remember him doing this one time without taking the wheels off. So I'm gonna see if I can do it just to get to the C-clips. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do that, and then I'm gonna get y'all cut back on. So just stay tuned. All right, guys. All right, now you see there's only one C-clip in this magnetic tree. I had my son to go out, he's smiling, and push the wheel, the right side wheel in, and it gave me plenty of room to get the C-clip out. When I got him to do the other side, it's not quite going far enough. So what I'm gonna have to do is go ahead and pull the wheels off and get the drums off, so I can go ahead and push the axle in further and get that C-clip out. So I'll cut the camera back on when I get that done and the spider gears out and zip tied together. So y'all just continue to bear with me. All right, y'all, I got the tires off, got the drums off. As you can see, now I'll be able to push that side in so I can get that C-clip out. Watch out, son. And when I got over here, I actually got to do a little bit of extra stuff, but I ain't gonna do a long video on it. The pin from this side brake shoe, which is the secondary shoe, for whatever reason, that little clip, the clip must have came off it and that joker came out. It didn't stop the brakes from working, so I may or may not do nothing about it, but still, it's something to look into. So just pay attention to the extra stuff in your drum just in case y'all doing this at home like I am. So I'm gonna get that done and then I'm gonna cut y'all back on later on, okay? So just stay tuned. All right, guys, now we got a for real open differential, like literally. So I got the spider gears out and I noticed that it's got these little shims that's on both sides. I left mine in. I don't know if you're supposed to take them out or not, or if they just for the spider gears, but there's one on the other side too. I'm gonna test fit this thing, and if it fits, I'm gonna just leave it in there so it'll have the right, clearances and whatnot. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna take the spool back out, and then I'm gonna remove them and put them with the spider gears that I got zip tied together. I just wanted to show you guys that I don't know if I'm doing this on the fly. I'm not reading the instructions. I'm down here in the country. I don't have no internet, so I ain't got nothing to go by. I'm just more so doing it on the fly, so it's gonna work or it ain't. So I just wanted to show you guys that, because there might be some newbies and novices that's out there like me that's trying to figure this out. So we gonna learn together. It's gonna work or it ain't. So we gonna see. All right, y'all, we got our first dilemma. There are 2 of these in this kit, and it will not slide in all the way. And the thing is, if it don't slide in all the way, when it rotates up to the top, the way it's supposed to line up with the hole for the pin to go through the whole housing, I won't be able to fully install it. So what I'm gonna have to do is take it out and machine this much out of it. That little gap, that's space that's here on the side. I know my fingers is in the way, but I'm just trying to show y'all what I'm talking about. So I ain't taking this back out. I'm gonna machine this in and put that pin through it, because I got the C-clips to go in and that's locked into place. It's just they hitting on the nubs on the axle, and I'm not trying to machine no axle. I can machine this, and if it don't work completely, then I can put my spider gears back in. But I'm trying to have 2 tires pulling tonight instead of 1. So I'm gonna do what I got to do. So I'm gonna try to get these cut down, and I did check, and both of them are the exact same length. This one that's in and the one that go on the other side. So I'm gonna have to cut both of them down and try to get them to fit better. So stay tuned, y'all. Got to do some machine work. All right, y'all. Bad news. The outside clamps, or not clamps, I don't know, I don't even know what you call it, but the part that the axles go in, all that stuff went well. I actually did have to pull those shims out, but my problem was not that. My problem was show y'all these pieces here. These are the pieces that go in between the two, I'm gonna say clamshells. I mean, somebody correct me in the comments if that's not what they call. But they literally go in between the two pieces that the axles go in, and then the pin that comes out of the carrier goes down through here, and that's what lock everything in place. Well, these two separate blocks are probably about a 1/4 inch too long on this end where my thumb is, where they meet at the joint. It's about a 1/4 inch too long. Now, they don't butt up like this in the carrier. Jesus. But what they do is they go in between the two pieces I just explained. And unless they go down and seat fully, this top piece right here, when it goes to rotate for you to put the pin in, it'll hit the top of the carrier and it'll stop. So there's some hard stuff, okay? I don't have nothing here to cut it with, and I wasn't gonna try to do that for a long period of time anyway. But see right here where I started to try, yeah, you're not gonna just easily cut through this. I don't know what it's made of, but you definitely ain't gonna cut through it with just anything. So I'm gonna have to get this stuff, get these to the machine shop, and I know I got y'all looking at the floor, but I'm gonna have to get them to the machine shop and let somebody cut them, and then I'll try to see about putting them back in. So, Lord willing, I'll see y'all on the second half of this video. I'm not gonna I might just merge it all together. That way it's just one video. But at least when I get back, it'll be less to do and put on. So either way you cut it or slice it. Be blessed, be encouraged, keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next clip, I guess.
Bye.
So y'all be easy. Oh, well, my son want to say bye, so hold on.
I said bye, that's it.
All right. Y'all have a good evening. All right, y'all. Here it is Tuesday afternoon. Well, Tuesday evening. I'm fresh out the work van. As you can see, I got all this high-vis stuff on, because with what I work with, you got to be able to see the operator and the technician. So it is what it is. But I got in contact with actually 2 representatives from Quick Performance, and they told me that that's kind of sort of a common issue. I don't think that that's a bad thing. It's just some aftermarket axles and some OE axles actually have different lengths of metal or material that's still left after the spline, right where the C-clips lock the axle in place. And they just recommended that I try to grind whatever material that I need off. That way I can fully seat, if you will, the locking blocks. And once I can get it to rotate in the housing and get the locking pin in, then we'll be ready to go. I put the pan back on, put fluid in it, and then we gonna see what it does. So let me get you turned around so you can see what I'm getting ready to do. All right, this is the other end of it. This is the locking block, like I showed y'all earlier in the video. But this is what we're gonna do. Always protect your eyes when you're using one of these things, man. They throw off debris and material. You don't want to get that stuff in your eye. I got the paint marker and a straight edge. I mean, you can use any kind of ruler, but these metal straight edges, I got this one from Harbor Freight for pretty much little or nothing. What we're gonna do, I marked this, I think 3/16, maybe a 1/4 inch down from the flat, but I may not need all of that to clear what I need to clear in the carrier. So I'm gonna just kind of creep up on it and then check it and creep up on it and check it. And then once I get it to fit, I'll just duplicate that measurement on the remaining block, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it all back together. I was gonna time lapse this grinding portion, but I'm not gonna do that because, for one, who wants to see it? And I don't need to lengthen the video more than what I already normally do. So I'm gonna cut y'all back on once I can get that joker to fit in it like it's supposed to, and then I'm gonna clean the housing, add the fluid, and then we're gonna crank it up and turn the wheels. So y'all just stay tuned. All right, guys, as you can see, it's never dark. And this is all that's left of everything I had to machine off of the, well, grind. I ain't gonna say machine. I didn't mill nothing, but it would have cost me more to mill it than the time that I put into grinding it. So this is all that's left. Like I said, it took a little while, but I got them milled down or ground down to where I need them to be. I'm gonna walk over to the truck and get up under it, so I can show y'all the end result before I clean the mating surface and put the pan back on. But this is what it looked like. I already done tightened up the pin bolt, but this is what it looked like. I'm gonna try to see if I can rotate it. And just in case some of y'all might have fast forward to the what you think is the good part of the video, this is a 300 probably 50 plus thousand mile ran with 342 gears, and obviously an open diff that I put a mini spool in. So, you know, I don't make the kind of power the way I got to worry about that breaking or nothing, you know. But at the same time, you know, there's pros and cons of it. So I'm gonna clean the mating surfaces on the housing, put the pan on, put some fluid in it, and then I'm gonna crank it up and let the wheels roll a little bit. So y'all just stay tuned. All right, guys, I finally got it buttoned all the way back up. I got some issues with the ring leaking though, but as you can see up there, I'm gonna try to zoom in up where the pinion seal is. It's been leaking all. It ain't pouring out, but it's leaking, so it is what it is. I'm gonna try to address that, hopefully, Lord willing, one day when I can do the full rebuild with the actual limited slip or posi differential carrier. But I still got it in neutral. And also, y'all, if you put silicone or gasket maker on the cover, give it a little bit of time to kind of like get kind of tacky. That way you'll get a better seal. So I'm pretty sure that shouldn't leak again like it normally does. Because I waited a little bit before I put it on, and I gave it some more time before I actually added the diff fluid. But I still got it in neutral, and I'm gonna rotate the tire clockwise. And as you can see, if you can see the other wheel over there, it's going in the same direction. So I now have both axles locked in the same direction at the same time. Now, I'm pressed for time, so I'm probably gonna have to cut the video off in a little while. But I will post more videos and shorts about the difference with the one tire fire and finally, you know, both tires burning. So now I ain't gonna do it too much now because these tires cost too much. Now, if y'all willing to donate for me to just do a burnout show, then hey, I burn the tires clean off. But as long as I got to buy them by myself, I'm gonna burn out when I get ready. So, all right, I'm gonna pause y'all for now and get this truck warmed up and get it set down, and then I'm gonna test drive it. All right, y'all, we closing this video out from inside the shop. I ain't sitting on the couch today because I'm getting ready to go. I test drove it, and immediately I felt that weird whatever that when the tires is like, I don't know what it's doing, but I know that come from the mini spool that's put in it. I wanted to give y'all a proper like test drive so y'all can see everything, acceleration, burnout, and all that good stuff. So I don't want to do that in this video in the nighttime. So everything went well. Hopefully, if I post a short before I do this video, then you'll see what I had to do to get it to fit, because some of y'all might be went through the same issue. So without further ado, making it long, I'm getting ready to go home. So y'all be blessed, be encouraged, keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video.